No, please. Make it stop. Make the dreams stop. Please, no. They're all dead. At least that's what she should be dreaming about, but she's a complete psychopath, and the only thing she remembers from this traumatic event is fondness, remembering making a friend, and then blissfully remembering sleeping in a good bedroom. Yeah, that's the leader that we have right now. One of the two that survived this ordeal. You can tell here that she didn't feel anything after seeing all these bodies. She just felt a little bit annoyed, dwelling upon having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or a mug. I mean, come on. Hey, I'm walking here. So all these people that died, there were only 2 dwarves left after this ordeal. We had Rebuilder number 2. He was the second one making coffins. All these dead dwarves right here, but luckily we had 7 new dwarves move in, so they got immediately to work with building tombs, removing all the corpses. You know, we're practical dwarves and tomb sprouts. If we're gonna rebuild, we can't have blood, guts, and skeletons loitering about. So Rebuilder number 2 is making coffins, and then I see this. What the fuck is a Gorlak, man? This is why I play Dwarf Fortress. It never stops to amaze me with this random shit. So this little dude who's seriously injured, he must have been in a brawl, I just didn't see it. We don't have time for that though. He's getting out of here. We're gonna keep making our little, I should say, big tomb here for all of the 20, 30-ish dwarves that died. And it's coming along pretty well. I'm happy that we got such a large wave. I decided not to give up on this fort. Reason being, I mean, it's a comeback story, this one. TheaterBlocks will be one of redemption. These tombs will surely not be the last of our fallen poor dwarves. We're surely going to expand on these tombs going forward. I love it. I love these kind of ups and downs with Dwarf Fortress. It's what makes the game to me. So expanding out how much corpses are going to be there, expanding out all of our different little segues there into the different tombs. And then several months later, look at us now. This is a big fort. We got a population of 54. We have our army now decked out. Nothing of real interest has happened until now. And we see this were-lizard who just approached our dwarves outside. This woman, this elf woman, transformed into a were-lizard. Started ravaging our little townsfolk. Look at this one. Pitutik, who's a boss as well. I love the self-proclaimed boss. So we go ahead, we rally all of our troops. They're on a quest to kill this Pitutik, this boss. I'm not going to try to even fucking pronounce that last name. They charge out there, and look at my dwarves. They just fell down the bridge there into the water, which is classic. But they made short work of this were-beast. And meanwhile in the forts, we have such a weird-ass collection of people. We got our elves, we got poets, we got dwarves. Look, we got even a ghost. That little green dude that's hanging out there, those green dudes. Those are bodies that have not gotten buried, I suppose. We even have our soldiers that you saw there training. And then this happened. Some evil was exposed while we were mining down below. This lizard demon, who is an accomplished observer fighter. And I asked myself, accomplished according to who? Who says that you're an accomplished wrestler? But evil lurking down in the deep underground, who's been buried for like God knows how long, 258 years old. We're coming for you. So we send down our entire army down there now as well. This is pretty soon after we've conquered the other threats. And this miner gets into a brawl with this lizard. You can pause the screen right there to read exactly what happened. I'm not going to do the high reading today. But yeah, we send in our army to go get him. He killed that one miner, and this little fucker is getting away. Look at poor Rigoth up there, dead. And I love that this little lizard even feels hopeless after suffering a major injury. So that little bastard put up a good fight, as you can see there. And the lizard demon had to pull out and drop the copper pick. I think that's pretty epic. We've never fought one of these underground demons before, so I don't know if we were facing a Balrog or just another weak-ass bitch. But regardless, we go down there now. Oh, and now the lizard demon even has a name there. Cool. That's a new thing. I actually just noticed now as I'm recording this. Look at this. And then the lizard demon gets right in combat, and we make very quick work of it. So no Balrog here. I'm trying to click on all my dwarves. I see Irosh is dead. I'm trying to click on my dwarves to determine who was the one that killed it. I see that it was Sigun, this animal caretaker, which is kind of ironic. And she severed the head with her battle axe. Split off its neck, which is pretty badass. So yeah, she killed it in 253. We're gonna nickname her now the Demon Slayer, and I love doing that with my dwarves, just so I always kind of keep track of who's who, who's done what. You know, there was in a previous episode a couple children that punched a bear to death, so I nicknamed them like Bear Puncher number 1, Bear Puncher number 2. Very original, I know. And yeah, and then we had this another thing that happened. We captured this were-wombat, which is actually a pretty cute were-creature, which now we've trapped beneath the door, because this is apparently a thing in Dwarf Fortress where they, you know, this paper maker, who is a dwarf, turns into just these wombats basically. So we decided to trap the dude. Pretty easy mechanic actually. I just assigned him like, you're gonna go live with me now. You're gonna go stay in this. Look, now he's a dwarf. I told him you're gonna go live in this little fucking place, and then we just bar the door. So pretty easy. I'm setting up arrow slits right there to the right of him, so that my archers can just shoot him down, because if he bites one or more of my dwarves, they will all get infected and they will all eventually become were-wombats. While they may be very cute, we do not want to wish that upon our fort TheaterBlocks when we've now arisen to, look at that population, 83 dwarves. We are thriving. Only some mild annoyances like that Gorlak and some lizard demons and were creatures. But I mean, TheaterBlocks is coming along. We got an altar. We got industry is returned. We have a hospital right there that you see at the bottom with that big ass behemoth. That's what I love about TheaterBlocks as well. We have so many random ass visitors. So what we decided to do now is to commemorate our fort. We're gonna build out some statues along the entrance, so that when all the new visitors, tavern dwellers, and dwarves, when they approach the fort, they're going to be able to witness stories told of this magnificent place. Like this little knoll right here coming to visit us. Look at all these little statues. And in Dwarf Fortress, you can actually press those statues and read about what it depicts. So it can be about, for instance, the Bogeyman who came and killed us all. Look at that big ass spider guy. This is when I realized, like, damn, TheaterBlocks is thriving. We are set up. We are content now, guys. We did it. Look at all those goblins, elves, dwarves, spiders, nagas, gnolls. We're kind of like that bar in Star Wars with just random aliens coming to listen to our dank-ass music. So it's at this point that I realized that the two founders would be very proud. Even one of them's a psychopath. They would be very proud of what they've done. We buried the corpses. We made our peace. Oh shit, what is this? A werehair has arrived. Now you will know why you fear the night, it said. Look at that cute little dude. Why are they so damn cute? Yeah, we know what to do though. This dwarf, I think it was a dwarf, this representative, Ghoul, is fighting already with one of our dwarves, so I guess they were out on a walk, or maybe this person just arrived, and they're already brawling. We know what we have to do. As I said, we're gonna send out the warriors. This guy is heavily bleeding. He's unfortunately been bitten, so I'm just gonna mark that down for myself. So that he's gonna get his own little... Oh shit, he's dead. Alright, well, yeah, that saves me some time actually. So this were-wombat is ravaging our countryside, going along the river. TheaterBlocks is rallying its troops. Our dwarven warriors are finding the rally points. And then I see it, no! The leader, Enod, the psychopath, out fishing per usual during her fishing round. She's stunned, she's nauseous, she's terrified, she's afraid. Oh, now you're afraid? Now you're experiencing trauma only when it happens to you? And I love that this were-wombat is called the representative, because he came from some civilization, some dwarven one as well, and just turned into this were-wombat. So yeah, our leader is severely wounded, trying to fight off this were-wombat. This is when I send in the troops. I don't care about the rally point. You guys have to get there ASAP. We have to try to save our trusted leader. The rebuilder number 1, basically, of our fort. She became the new expedition leader. And look, there, it wasn't a dwarf. The representative was this elf that you guys saw there. So, our leader has been bitten, and I detect that this elf is trying to make a run for it. And unfortunately, she gets away. Which sucks. We will not be able to claim vengeance today, my poor angry dwarves, who you could tell were very frustrated right there. But they're not gonna take this sitting down. They go after that girl. Going back down to my leader, I can see there's vomit everywhere, there's blood everywhere, and now look, she's frightened, reliving being haunted by a dead friend. So you may not have given a fuck before. But now I feel like you kind of probably do give a fuck. At least that's my redemptive headcanon of her being out here on the last day of her life, reflecting upon the great work that she did for TheaterBlocks. And look, ability to stand has been lost, so she literally can't even walk anymore. I go to her personality and I see that, you know, you can pause the screen if you want to there. I'm not going to read all of that to you right now. I go back to the fort, take a look at all the people here. They don't even know how grateful they should be that Enod, the fisher dwarf psychopath, along with their trusted friend, made this all happen. Now we have a population of 81. People like Nist, who's a leader, loves socializing, has the luxury, you little quirky fucker, to be able to come here, hang out with the spider and all these various creatures. TheaterBlocks feels like it's in good hands, and there is a type of gameplay within Dwarf Fortress I was really keen to check out, which is called Adventure Mode. Some of you will have played it before, others will be like, WTF is that? Adventure mode is when you are just controlling one dwarf and you're not building an entire fort, you're just venturing out into the world, exploring. It's a very much more RPG single character type of gameplay, which enticed me. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna make a new adventurer, as you can see right there. I'm not gonna read all of it. Maybe one day I'll start reading all the text. I don't want these videos to be like 45 minutes long. Look, there's Nist. There's that little fucker. Damn, it's almost like TheaterBlocks saying goodbye, this image to me. But yeah, I played as an adventurer. Long story short, I'm not going to show that gameplay. Nothing really interesting happened, to be honest, when I did. Besides one thing. I saw immediately that TheaterBlocks, because I retired the fort, which means you kind of like leave it alone on autopilot, they'd immediately gotten taken over by goblins and become like a 750 goblin fort. So TheaterBlocks, rest in peace. Very, very saddened by it. But such is life of Dwarf Fortress. Never get too attached. Only sometimes.